wouldn't say it's weird. I mean, whoever you get your schedule and you prepare like it's super everything. Like for us, we know we're going to get everyone's best shot, so the focus is still the same. But nothing really changes for us, so no matter who our opponent is. Our brother's made a lot of strides this year. He's done really well with understanding the defensive structure of how we play here, and he's getting a lot smarter, and he's super athletic, so he can pretty much play anywhere on the field. So I feel like Akron's probably the best spot for him, and he's doing really well.
How do you feel about the defense?
He's one of the smartest young players that have ever been around, really. I mean, he understands football just on a higher level, and so when we go out there with him, it's just accelerating the defense just that much more. I mean, he's a super athletic, super talented, but he's super smart too. So I can't say enough good things about him. Oh yeah. He helps everywhere though. I would say, like, especially at Mike, but getting the entire defense in the right position, he's really good at doing that. He's, like you say, he's a good football IQ. But he's good at football IQ, and he's really showing that he deservedly played really well last year and got a lot of awards because he's puts in the work and he puts in the time and everything. I mean, I wouldn't say it's fully changed, but I mean, it's definitely more. I'd say like structure. We do that on purpose, because you always find things you can get better on. That's
Let's have Travion Henderson on the 20.
You try to figure out where you lack that and where you can get enhanced it. Studying and watching film, especially with backers, it's something we do. So I think that's an opportunity to lose.
When you're not on the field, someone else is going to have to be wearing that green dot. Is that behind you? And then how? I mean, I would assume as an older guy, you've got a decent sense for all the other stuff that goes on staying on the field. So you're kind of adjusting more to that. For younger guys, what is that adjustment?
I mean, it's definitely not easy. I don't exactly know who the next green dot would be, but it's new for everybody. I would say, not even just older guys, but younger guys. And I think it's really good for guys who are getting ready to go to the NFL. Like it's preparation for that next level. I mean, it's not very easy, but it's getting used to having to communicate on a different level. It's at home games, especially going to be tough if you got 100,000 people screaming on third down. Like you got to be able to communicate effectively, quick, and really make your voice heard in ways that maybe you didn't have to earlier with signals. So it's just gonna be an adjustment, but it's always adjustments.
How weird is it that you at home? You might have is that weird for you?
That's something we take into account. It definitely is weird, but I mean, I'm interested to see how it goes though, because if it's third down, the crowd gets crazy, and we still gotta make a signal or make a call. So maybe we're not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. We're definitely going to be learning on the fly though, because it's just something we're always learning about.
I know whenever you guys play Penn State or wherever, it's hard to practice. Do you guys do that professionally? Like, are you prepared for that?
Yeah. We've done that, especially during camp. I mean, that's for everybody though. When you have big crowds, I mean, prepare for all that. Coach D does a really good job to make sure we have all those things covered.
Cody, what does Caleb Downs' presence do for you as a middle linebacker?
I mean, it's really just like a security blanket, really. I mean, he's super smart. I was telling earlier, like his football IQ is super high, so it's just another level, like another coach on the field, pretty much. So he's super athletic, super talented, but super smart, and he takes the time off the field really intently, and he does really well.
Does he allow you guys to be more aggressive?
I mean, aggressiveness really determines. It's probably around whether the trends of the game. I mean, you're not going to really just send guys no matter what because your safety is there, but it depends on what Coach Knowles is really thinking. So I can't really speak to that at all times. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a huge part of everything that we've done. It's been a huge part of a lot of the reasons why the series come back. So we have a team that we continue like Mark Bobo's
I mean, in all honesty, it really speaks to his work ethic. He's in the meeting room all the time. He's always watching film, always doing all this stuff to, just for a shot to play whatever. He's doing a really good job. I can't really say enough good things about him because he's putting in that time, and that's really where you win and lose games. Really, he's been able to adapt, and this is a smart player, so he's been able to really learn a lot of positions. He has the knowledge of the safety positions, and he's using it to help beneficial.
How do you kind of describe communication?
Communication.
He's right next.
I mean, it's first of all now because of the radios now we're like it's first call, but like we try to make sure we know exactly what we're doing at all times because when bullets are flying sometimes, it gets a little crazy, but I mean that's one thing that comes with a lot of reps. It's being able to know what they're thinking before they really think it because you've got so many reps together. So that's what we're trying to really develop now and try to get in that same way.
Is that where that
Yeah, no, and he asked me a lot of questions just learning about playing linebacker. I mean, he's more far along than just learning linebacker. He's a full-time backer now, but he's been doing really well just asking questions and getting to know the ins and outs of linebacker.
Cody, I know you answered this already. I wasn't over here. The radios, how is that going so far for you, and what's been the challenging part, and what do you like about it?
I do kind of like it. I mean, it's definitely an adjustment, but it's easier to get a call first. Like you don't have to wait for a call. Like your coach knows how to give it to you, but it's the struggle is going to be with the crowd. Like that's going to be the biggest thing. And I mean, NFL games aren't really as crazy as college football games. So I mean, when we have the shoe kind of going crazy, it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But we've been working with the crowd.
What is it actually like in your ear? When does we know it turns off at 15 seconds? When does it turn on? What are you hearing? Like, how quickly are you getting the play call? Do they stop talking so you can relay the play call, and then you hear more about like, hey, watch this guy. Coach Knowles can get your ear.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's 15. I mean, I'm assuming it's open once the next play is over. There'll be enough time for us to get a call, but I'm not super worried about that. It's really just. We get our call and then we'll relay it, and it's not too much gymnastics really. It's pretty simple. The struggle is just going to be sometimes those points go out, sometimes something happens. So you have to be able to work with the line.
You can definitely feel his similarity on the field.
Yeah, you were quick with him.
Comes in, takes me out, and you can feel kind of the piece that he's too much chaos.
Nothing really changes. I mean, even if we were in signals, I'm yelling the call out. I'm still trying to get everybody to it. So that's not really a big adjustment for me. It's just another layer. It actually helps you become more vocal as a linebacker, especially with linebackers, because we have to now vocalize what they're thinking and what they're seeing. And I think it's good to do that.
All right, Cody, thank you.
Thanks, Cody.
They just continue to do what they've always done.